All right, welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to talk about something we all do but rarely think about, how we actually learned to read. We're going to crack the code on this, looking at a really fascinating, super systematic method that comes from a Serbian language lesson. It's brilliant. You know, it's funny, right? Once you know how to read, it feels automatic. You just look at a page and boom, words, ideas, stories. It's like magic. But how did that even happen? How did our brains make that first crucial connection? I think for a lot of us, learning to read felt like, well, a bit of a grind, right? Just endless flashcards, memorizing words by sight. But what if that's not the only way? What if there's a smarter, more elegant system? Imagine, instead of memorizing a whole dictionary, you could just build a little machine in your head that constructs the words for you.
And that's exactly the big idea here. The source material calls it a combination engine. And the goal is super clear. Forget memorizing endless words. Instead, let's build a simple, powerful little system that can create the building blocks of words. You know, the syllables, the letter pairs, all on its own.
So how does it start? It's amazingly simple. The whole thing kicks off with just 4 letters. In this case, they're from the Serbian Cyrillic alphabet. You've got A, which sounds like A, Sh, which is sh, M, and N. That's it. Just think of them as the first 4 gears we're putting into our little reading machine.
And the logic here is just, it's so clean. Step 1, you get a small set of letters you know really well. Step 2, you just methodically combine them. Every single letter with every other letter. So you take A and combine it with SH. Then you'd flip it, SH with A. Then A with M and M with A. You see? It's not just random mixing. It's a very specific, repeatable procedure.
Okay, so once a student gets that first set of combinations down, it's time to level up. We give the system an upgrade. We start adding new letters, and this is where the engine really starts to hum. So the next 2 letters that get added to the mix are E, which sounds like E, and Y, which is like ya. And what's really cool here is that the system points out right away that these 2 often stick together. It's like a built-in shortcut, which is super smart, right? It's recognizing patterns from the get-go. And check this out. This is where you see the system in action. We take our new letters, E and Yats, and we run them through the machine with all the letters we already know. So you get E-A, E-Shy, E-M. You get the idea. Then you flip it. You pair the old letters with the new ones, A, E, She, Me. See what's happening? Every time we add a new letter, we get this explosion of new, totally predictable pairs. So, okay, our little engine is now running on 6 letters instead of 4. But the real magic of this system is that it's designed to grow. It's scalable. So let's see what happens when we throw a couple more components into the mix. And here's the next upgrade. We're adding 2 more really common letters. P for the R sound and S for the S sound. So our little alphabet is getting bigger, and you can just feel the power of our combination engine starting to ramp up. I mean, look at this. We just take our 2 new letters, R and S, and we systematically combine them with all 6 of the previous letters. The list of pairs you can make just explodes. Ra, Rash, Sa, and on and on. And the craziest part? The method itself is still just as simple and logical as it was when we only had 4 letters. Now you might be thinking, okay, I get it. You combine everything, but is there a certain order you're supposed to practice them in? And the answer is yes. It's not just a free-for-all. The original teacher who came up with this actually has a specific, kind of personal algorithm they use. And here it is. I love this little detail. The system for practice is to combine the first letter in the list with the last one, then the second letter with the second to last, and you keep working your way towards the middle. It's just a really clever way to make sure you methodically cover every single combination without missing any. All right, we have been building this thing up, piece by piece. We started with just 4 letters, and we methodically grew it to 8. Now, it is time for the big reveal, the aha moment. This is where we see the real power of the little engine we've just built. So here they are, our 8 letters. That's it, just these 8 symbols on the screen.
It really doesn't look like much, does it? But remember the key. We're not just memorizing these 8 things in isolation. We're combining them. So let's just stop for a second. Let's really think about this. We have 8 letters. We have a system to combine every letter with every other letter. So how many different 2-letter pairs have we actually created? How many have we unlocked? 36. That's the number. From just 8 letters, this system lets you generate 36 distinct pairs. And think about what that means. A student isn't just learning 8 sounds anymore. All of a sudden, they can read and pronounce dozens of the fundamental building blocks of their language. It's a huge leap.
And that, right there, that is the power of this system. It's not magic, it's just elegant math. You take a tiny, manageable input, just 8 little letters, and you get this huge, predictable, and super useful output. It completely flips the script. It replaces mind-numbing memorization with a powerful little engine that generates understanding. And get this, the source material actually teases the next lesson, where they add 4 more letters. So it leaves you with this incredible, tantalizing question, right? If 8 letters can unlock 36 combinations, what on earth is possible when we upgrade our engine to 12? How much more of the code can we crack then?